Hello everybody, today we're going to be looking at a brand new 2017 Colorado Diesel Z71. Yeah, it doesn't look quite up to par because it may have gotten smashed up a little bit in our parking lot, but that is okay because we have an amazing body shop with amazing employees and they're going to show you exactly how to make this truck look like it's brand new again. Stay tuned. Firstly, Marvin's going to take this pick hammer and level out the surface as much as he possibly can until we move on to the next step. Here's another angle of what Marvin was doing. Basically, he's just using that metal bar to keep it even and make sure that the dents don't go further than he wants them to. Now Marvin's using a coarse buffer on the truck to try and level out the surface as much as possible. It needs to be perfect because this is a brand new truck and it needs to look brand new by the end of this. After hours of buffing, grinding, and hammering, the tail light is back in and the truck is starting to take shape. Things are looking good. The tailgate and tail light will be pulled out again. They were just put on to make sure they would fit properly. Now, since there was a rather large dent on the side of the truck, Marvin's using a different technique to try and level that out as much as possible. This is a rather long process and needs to be done perfectly because, like we said before, brand new truck needs to look brand new. After making sure the surface is level, he then uses a grinder to make the lines and edges distinct on the truck. After hours of grinding and perfection, Marvin is finally able to get the plastic liner back on the truck for the first time since the incident. Finally, the surface is ready for body fill, so that is our next step and will happen on day 5. I mean ready after Marvin does a few more perfectionist type hammer hits. The next step is body fill. First he opens up the can and next you have to mix the hardener. And this can be a tricky process because you don't have that much time once you mix the hardener with the body fill because it dries within minutes. And now Marvin is starting to apply body fill to the truck. This is a difficult process because you need to apply even pressure at all times to make sure you have the right amount on every part of the truck. Now Marvin is making the surface as level as he possibly can to make it easier when it comes time for sanding. Now Marvin has removed the tape and done the initial sand, and it is starting to look pretty good. Now Marvin is doing his magic again and making that look perfect. The same process has been done to the tailgate as well. Marvin is now doing the finishing sanding touches to get the surface ready for primer. What a difference! The surface has been primed and it's almost ready for paint. It's looking great, guys. The tailgate has also been primed and ready to go. Now the entire box has been removed for painting because, well, we're not going to stick the whole truck in the paint booth. Now the paint job has been done and it looks amazing. Now the truck is put back together, almost. We still didn't put the tailgate back on or the tail light, but wow, does it ever look so much better than it did at the beginning. And now, the final pieces are being assembled. Marvin's done a wonderful job on this truck in the past week, and now all that's left to do is the detailing. The bumper's back on, the tailgate is back on, the taillight is back on, and guess what? The truck looks brand new again, just like what we said it would. Now, all that's left is for the detail team to make this truck look shiny and brand new again. It's been a week of hard work, but we got her done at Pye Chevrolet.